scenes, they hang me up on the closet door or something. They said, I'm going to bite each one of your fingers off one at a time. And during rehearsal, he actually bit.
Welcome to the world of cinema, where the lines between reality and fiction often become blurred like this. Hidden behind the glamour of Hollywood is a world full of unexpected, unpredictable moments where actors face real dangers and unforeseen situations. From unexpected injuries to intense, uncontrollable emotions, we will take you on a journey to discover impressive scenes where the actors not only perform, but truly live every moment. So, have you ever wondered what actually happens when the camera keeps rolling? Join us to explore these 15 completely real, shocking movie scenes. Django Unchained. Leonardo DiCaprio's role in Django Unchained quickly became a highlight in his film career, not only thanks to his outstanding performance, but also because an unexpected incident during filming added to the iconic nature of his performance. Django Unchained, Quentin Tarantino's film released in 2012, was not only a huge success in terms of revenue with more than $400 million worldwide, but also made a strong impression with the way Tarantino explored historical revisionism. DiCaprio plays Calvin Candy, a brutal plantation owner, and gives a performance filled with weight and tension. In a pivotal scene at the dinner table where tension mounts, DiCaprio fully immerses himself in his character. While performing a dramatic exchange, he slammed his hand on the table, accidentally breaking a piece of glass. The sharp piece of glass cut his hand, causing real blood to flow. However, instead of interrupting the scene, DiCaprio cleverly integrated this unforeseen injury into his performance, creating a truly powerful and authentic moment. DiCaprio's actual injury not only added to the authenticity of the scene, but also demonstrated his deep commitment to his profession. Although this incident was not anticipated, it heightened the emotional and physical intensity of the scene, making it more poignant and tense than ever. DiCaprio's improvisational spirit and ability to stay in character despite encountering unexpected situations made this moment special and memorable. This incident not only reflects DiCaprio's dedication, but also highlights the unpredictable nature of role-playing. It reminds viewers of the real effort behind the glittering facade of the screen, showing that authentic human experiences and emotions are what make cinema magical. DiCaprio proves that sometimes unforeseen moments can have a profound and iconic impact, while highlighting the power of the art of acting. The Godfather. The opening scene of The Godfather is one of the most iconic and epic sequences in cinema history. The film, released in 1972, was not only a huge financial success but also became a classic thanks to the sophistication in every detail, from the music to the acting. However, some of the most memorable moments in the film were not scripted at all, including the unexpected appearance of a stray cat. The Godfather tells the story of the life and dealings of the Corleone crime family in 1945 New York. Vito Corleone, played by Marlon Brando, is the head of the family, and every decision is made by him before any action is taken. The film's plot thickens when Vito refuses to invest in a drug deal, leading to a chain of events that includes an attempted assassination. Vito's son, Michael Corleone, after his father's death, took over the family business and began plotting to destroy his rivals, starting a war that lasted for 10 years, resulting in many deaths and serious political, financial, and legal consequences. In the opening scene, Vito Corleone is receiving visitors in his office, and this is where Marlon Brando unintentionally delivers an unforgettable element. While filming, Brando discovered a stray cat wandering into the studio. As Brando gently stroked the cat, the animal's appearance added a layer of poignancy to his character. The cat, with his calmness and gentleness, creates a strong contrast with Vito Corleone's intimidating presence, highlighting the character's dual nature, gentleness, and formidableness. This unscripted element not only demonstrates Brando's adaptability, but also enriches the mystery and power of the Corleone character. The cat becomes a metaphor for Vito Corleone's unpredictable power, making this moment one of the most memorable illustrations in cinema. Sometimes the most powerful scenes are completely spontaneous and unrehearsed moments. The success of The Godfather paved the way for sequels, The Godfather 2 and The Godfather 3, along with a shortened version by Mario Puzo. The story of the Corleone family continued with iconic lines in video games and a series of short films, maintaining the franchise's fame and fortune. However, the stray cat does not return in the sequels, as Vito Corleone's death eliminated the need for the softness the cat represents. The Spy Who Loved Me. The ski-jumping scene in The Spy Who Loved Me is one of the most striking and iconic moments in the James Bond series, standing out for its audacity and breathtaking beauty. The film, released in 1977, featured the perfect combination of elegance and danger, as Agent 007 was relentlessly chased down a snowy mountainside by his enemies. This scene is not only a testament to Bond's survival skills and agility, but is also etched in cinematic history as a breathtaking moment. The real hero behind this risky ski jump is stuntman Rick Sylvester. With incredible courage and skill, Sylvester stood on the cliff of a high mountain, preparing to perform a spectacular jump that would wow the audience. Armed with a parachute sewn by an expert, Sylvester began his journey with determination and courage. This is not a product of special effects or movie magic, but a true testament to human courage. As Sylvester plummets downhill and launches himself into the air, he relies on footage and technique to land safely on the ground. The film crew witnessed every moment with extreme tension, knowing there was no second chance to pull off this stunt. The perfect combination of timing, precision, and a bit of daring luck created an impressive spectacle. When audiences watch this ski jump scene, they not only see a character escaping danger, but also witness a genuine moment of cinematic courage. This shot is not only a work of art, but also a testament to the filmmakers' constant efforts to turn their vision into reality. The ski jump in The Spy Who Loved Me is a great example of human skill and technology coming together, creating a symphony of precision and creativity. The success of this shoot inspired generations of stuntmen and filmmakers, demonstrating that even in the most high-octane moments, there is always room for creativity and innovation. New. Rick Sylvester's ski jump not only made its mark in film history, but also underscored the enduring appeal of the James Bond franchise. The Spy Who Loved Me is considered one of Roger Moore's best films as James Bond and one of the most memorable installments in the entire James Bond franchise. Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman's jewelry box surprise scene is now considered one of the most adorable and iconic moments in film history. The film, directed by Gary Marshall and released in 1990, notably starred Julia Roberts as Vivian Ward, a good-natured prostitute in Hollywood. The story revolves around the romance between Vivian and Edward Lewis, a wealthy businessman played by Richard Gere, set against the backdrop of a week of glamour and glamour. One of the most memorable moments in the film occurs when Edward gives Vivian a beautiful necklace. This scene is not merely a romantic moment, but also a clear example of the power of improvisation in cinema. When Edward presented the gift, Vivian expressed surprise and joy, and her heartfelt reaction when the jewelry box unexpectedly popped open became a legendary moment. Richard Gere, in an act of mischief, flicked the box onto Vivian's finger, causing her to burst into genuine laughter. This was not a scripted reaction, but a completely spontaneous and genuine moment due to Gere's brilliant improvisation. Gary Marshall, the film's director, saw the magic in this spontaneous reaction and decided to keep this shot in the final cut. This decision had a resounding result, as the moment resonated strongly with audiences around the world. This scene is not only the perfect combination of humor, romance, and realism, but also shows off the film's charm and ease of understanding. When audiences watch this scene, they not only see a character escaping danger, but also feel the authenticity of the character's interactions. This moment added a layer of emotional authenticity to the love story, making the film more engaging and accessible to viewers. This is a clear demonstration of how beauty can arise from spontaneous and unforeseen moments in cinema. Gary Marshall has revealed that Julia Roberts, then 23 years old, often showed up on set exhausted the morning after late-night parties. To ensure the scene had the desired effect, Marshall asked Richard Gere to wake Roberts up slightly, so that when she reached for the box, the scene could be captured naturally and realistically. The film crew, under extreme tension, decided to include a laugh scene in the film at the last minute, and as a result, this moment became an integral part of the film. Not only is this scene perfect as a silly moment between two characters in love, but it's also a testament to the power of improvisation in cinema. The surprise scene in the jewelry box is not only a memorable cinematic milestone, but also a source of inspiration for viewers, encouraging them to embrace surprises in life. It is a key part of Pretty Woman, which is considered one of Roger Moore's finest romantic works and one of the most popular films in the entire James Bond franchise, Riverdale. In an emotional episode of Riverdale, the cast came together to remember Luke Perry, who tragically passed away in 2019. Perry, best known for playing Fred Andrews, the father of main character Archie D, is not only an important part of the show, but also a close friend on set. Perry's departure left a big void not only in the hearts of the audience, but also in the hearts of his colleagues. The Perry tribute episode isn't simply a new storyline, but a poignant and emotional farewell to both the character Fred Andrews and actor Luke Perry. While the town of Riverdale grieves the passing of Fred Andrews, the show's cast expressed their sadness and sincere respect for Perry. The combination of reality and fiction in this episode allows the cast to express their grief and remembrance authentically, creating a shared space of mourning between themselves and the audience. The tears of Archie, played by KJ Apa, along with the rest of the cast, were not only for the character on screen, but also reflected their own personal loss. The authenticity of these emotions created a deep connection with viewers, many of whom grew up with Luke Perry on Beverly Hills 90210 and continued to follow his career on Riverdale. The episode was not only a way to remember Perry, but also a powerful expression of the affection and connection that the cast and audience had for him. The episode's tribute created a communal space for the cast and fans to come together to remember Perry. Fans feel connected not only through their love of the film, but also through the collective remembrance of Perry, who profoundly influenced both the lives of the characters and the audience. This episode is a testament to Perry's legacy, a masterful blend of life impersonation and real life, showing the far-reaching impact the actors and their characters can have, out in the hearts of the audience. At the end of the episode, this authentic moment of farewell left an indelible mark on the world of television, reminding viewers of the profound impact of the characters and actors they invite into their homes each week. Luke Perry's legacy lives on not only through his images on screen, but also through the sincere emotions and deep affection he left in the hearts of all those who loved him. Inglourious Basterds. In Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Basterds, one of the standout and deeply affecting scenes is the scene in which the character Bridget von Hammersmark, played by Diane Kruger, is strangled by Hans Landa, played by Christoph Waltz. This scene is not only a pivotal moment in the film, but also the climax of the plot, where the character's fate is tied up with sheer tension and suffering. This moment takes place at a pivotal point in the film, and the authenticity of von Hammersmark's fear and despair is the result of a bold decision on Tarantino's part, who chose to take a realistic approach and not like anyone. Tarantino decided to have Kruger actually experience the feeling of being strangled, albeit only for a short period of time and under careful control, in order to achieve a realistic reaction of panic and struggle. This decision was not made lightly and has sparked significant debate about the ethics and safety of actors in the film industry. Diane Kruger, with her approval, adopted this approach to deliver a powerful and convincing performance. This sacrifice resulted in an extremely effective scene, with genuine fear evident in Kruger's eyes and tension evident. However, this realistic representation also opens up questions about the extent to which filmmakers are willing to go to achieve realism, posing a delicate balance between artistic vision and wellness, physically as well as mentally, of those involved in the process of creating the story. This scene is a clear demonstration of the thin line between cinematic art and reality. Kruger's sacrifice for authenticity in the shot is not only surprising, but also makes the audience feel uneasy about how far cinematography can go to deliver authenticity. This is a powerful reminder of the tension between achieving optimal artistic expression and ensuring the safety and well-being of those who bring stories to life. Mad Max Fury Road. In the post-apocalyptic world of Mad Max Fury Road, one of the most memorable and spectacular scenes is the performance of Doof Warrior, the mysterious character with the guitar on fire. Introduced in a wild and dramatic scene, Doof Warrior becomes the soul of the War Boys with his guitar, equipped with a giant speaker system and flamethrower. The guitar is not only a musical instrument, but also an extremely impressive means of combat support. With the ability to shoot real flames from the flock, this combination not only enhances the visual effect, but also creates a scene filled with tension and excitement. Doof Warrior, performed by an artist playing a musician, not only has to play music while strapped into a high-speed vehicle, but he also has to control a flamethrower at the same time. This blend of musical performance and practical effects demonstrates the film's commitment to authentic, visceral experiences. The film created a spectacle not only with its cinematography, but also with the creativity and daring abilities of its cast and crew. This fire-throwing guitar scene is not only visually appealing, but also captures the chaotic and raw spirit of the film. Mad Max Fury Road invited viewers into a world where the lines between reality and fiction become blurred. The Doof Warrior scene not only impresses with its real danger, but also with its wonderful combination of artistry and practical effects. This is a testament to the creativity and commitment to creating real stunts, not only to make the film more thrilling, but also to demonstrate the power of blending reality and fantasy. In cinema. Back to the Future Part 3. In Back to the Future Part 3, one of the most memorable and thrilling moments occurs when the character Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, faces a hanging. This scene, which was originally staged to create drama for the film, suddenly became a truly dangerous situation due to an error during filming. Technical and safety issues resulted in the ropes becoming tighter than expected, causing Fox to literally struggle to extricate himself from the dangerous situation. Initially, Fox's efforts to escape this dangerous situation were mistaken for acting excellence, and this prompted the crew to act quickly to ensure his safety. This incident shocked the entire production team and audience, leading to a serious reassessment of on-set safety procedures. The hanging scene, although somewhat terrifying, was retained in the film as a stark reminder of the risks the actors faced in creating realistic scenes. Fox's genuine fear and his fight for survival in that moment unintentionally added an unexpected layer of intensity to the film, enhancing the drama and authenticity of the scene. This incident not only highlights the challenges filmmakers face, but also serves as a cautionary tale in film history. It highlights the need for strict safety measures to protect actors' safety, while demonstrating that even choreographed moments can become dangerous ordeals if not handled properly. Control properly. The Pursuit of Happiness. In The Pursuit of Happiness, a cinematic masterpiece directed by Gabriel Mucchino, Will Smith delivered an emotional and profound performance that touched the very core of the viewer's soul. This film is not only a story about Chris Gardner's life, but also a sweeping exploration of the power of the human spirit to endure and overcome the most difficult challenges in pursuit of happiness. Happiness. Will Smith is more than just an actor in a movie. He plays Gardner, a man who is fighting unimaginable difficulties. Smith's performance became more special thanks to the resonance from his real life. Smith's experience as a father infuses each scene with raw and intense emotions. In the film's climactic moments, the combination of Smith's smile and tears not only reflects Gardner's joy and pain, but also touches the viewer's heart, creating a profound connection. And touching on screen. Smith's genuine tears are not only a reflection of his character's challenging journey, but also a profound expression of his own personal emotions. This allows the audience to not only feel all of Gardner's failures and victories, but also experience their own emotions along the way. critics have praised Smith's powerful and raw performance, considering it one of the most affecting roles of his career. The film, The Pursuit of Happiness, does not simply tell a story, but also inspires and reminds us of the resilience and potential within all of us to overcome difficulties and achieve success. It transforms the cinematic experience into an emotional and relatable journey, giving viewers an insight into human strength and the pursuit of happiness. Jaws. In the 1975 horror film Jaws, the realistic horror experienced by Susan Backlinie as Chrissy Watkins contributed to one of the most memorable shark attack scenes in cinema history. Known to be the shark's first victim, Chrissy faced unimaginable fear as she was yanked underwater to simulate an attack. Steven Spielberg, the film's director, used a sophisticated combination of cinematography and rig design to recreate the shark's movements as realistically as possible. The uncertainty of when she would be yanked underwater caused Backlinie to display real, not just acted fear reactions. Her panicked expressions not only highlight the horror of the situation, but also make the fear real, conveying an intense sense of terror to the viewer. Spielberg's ability to capture Chrissy's screams and fight for survival made the attack scene a defining and haunting moment in the horror genre. The combination of a realistic feel and innovative cinematography helped build the image of an invisible threat lurking beneath the water's surface, which became a key element in making Jaws become a classic film. Spielberg's cinematography not only depicts the horror but also amplifies the feeling of fear, making the image of the shark an unforgettable obsession, leaving a strong mark in people's minds. See Through Many Generations. The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Steve Carell's chest hair removal scene in the film, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, is notable not only for its authenticity but also for its daring humor. Made with a unique combination of real pain and humor, this moment made a strong impression on audiences. In this scene, Carell, playing a sexually inexperienced man in his 40s, undergoes a painful chest hair removal. His reactions, including screams and pained expressions, are not only realistic, but also naturally humorous. Kelly Clarkson's famous rant in this scene adds to the fun factor, as Carell clearly shows her pain and helplessness in the situation. Carell's willingness to experience real pain for his role added to the authenticity and humor of the scene. Even though he faced intense discomfort, this sacrifice enhanced the humor of the scene while creating a strong connection with the audience. The waxing scene not only became one of the film's standout moments, but also a testament to Carell's dedication and ability as an actor, who was willing to go through painful situations to brings authenticity and laughter to the audience. Alien Resurrection. Sigourney Weaver's basketball scene in the sci-fi movie Alien Resurrection is not only a standout cinematic moment, but also a testament to her unwavering dedication and perseverance. When Weaver makes an impressive basketball shot, she not only demonstrates acting excellence, but also displays real skill and incredible sportsmanship. To prepare for this scene, Weaver spent hours practicing tirelessly. She does not want her success in film to be simply due to special effects, but to be the result of real effort and talent. As she stood about 6 feet from the three-point line, members of the cast and crew were amazed by her abilities. Weaver's sinking shot, executed with ease and confidence, not only made a strong impression, but also left everyone in awe. Their genuine reactions of surprise and admiration were captured on camera, adding to the authenticity and emotion of the moment. Weaver's precision and skill not only demonstrate her unwavering commitment to her craft, but also blur the lines between actor and character. Every basketball shot is not only a technical success, but also becomes a powerful symbol of achieving the impossible. Weaver's brilliance in this scene created an unforgettable cinematic experience that left a lasting impression of awe and inspiration in cinema history. This moment not only had a major impact within the film, but also became a source of inspiration for audiences and Weaver's colleagues. It exemplifies the human potential to achieve incredible feats through hard work, and determination. Weaver's remarkable basketball shot is not only a memorable scene but also a defining moment in the film, showcasing her incredible talent and dedication. Through this scene, Weaver inspires those around her, creating a sense of camaraderie and common purpose that resonates throughout the film. The impact of this moment goes far beyond cinema, serving as a powerful reminder that with perseverance and dedication, we can overcome even the most difficult challenges. As we watch Weaver take the shot, we are reminded that the lines between fact and fiction are often blurred, and that the most unforgettable moments are often rooted in authenticity and human experience. Glee. The Glee cast's poignant tribute to the late Cory Monteith delivered a heartfelt and moving segment that went beyond traditional television storytelling. This episode is not only a tribute to the actor and his character Finn Hudson, but also an authentic and emotional expression of grief that deeply resonates with viewers. The tears and emotions the cast expressed in the episode were more than just performances. They were genuine expressions of sadness as they mourned the passing of their beloved friend and colleague. This episode became a public memorial, allowing the cast and audience to come closer together, sharing their grief. The honesty of their sadness created a deep connection between the show and its viewers, highlighting the power of television to provide a space to share human experiences, combining reality and fiction. The episode provided a unique and touching tribute to Cory Monteith's memory, making this a memorable and heartfelt moment in television history. The cast shared their real-life emotions openly and vulnerably, bridging the gap between audience and screen. This episode became an emotional experience, allowing viewers to process their own emotions and memories of Monteith's impact. The Glee cast's willingness to be vulnerable and honest about their grief created a sense of community and shared experience, reminding us that television can be a powerful tool for healing and connection. This tribute episode will be remembered for its raw, emotional authenticity and heartfelt performances, as a testament to the far-reaching impact Cory Monteith left on his colleagues and audiences. The cast of Glee created a unique and memorable moment in television history, highlighting the power of connection and sharing within community. Terminator 2. Judgment Day. The footage from James Cameron's Terminator 2. Judgment Day created a gold standard for how to combine practical effects with digital. In this movie, the scene under the bridge with a helicopter is a clear demonstration of the perfect combination of practical effects and CGI. Sigourney Weaver not only showcased her athletic skills, but also highlighted her strong commitment to her role. This shot is more than just a digital effect. It also demonstrates Cameron's creativity and sophistication in creating realistic action scenes. Filmed in a large set where a helicopter flies under a bridge, the scene achieved a great balance between realism and digital effects. As the film's characters rush onto the Long Beach freeway in an armored vehicle, the chase with the T-1000, played by Robert Patrick, takes place with high tension and drama. Footage shows the terrifying T-1000 flying close to the highway, shooting through the vehicle's windshield, while the T-800, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, is driving under an overpass. This scene not only made a strong impression on the audience, but also demonstrated the courage and ability of the stunt cast. James Cameron, known for his attention to detail and commitment to realistic stunts, decided not to use miniature models or CGI effects as a substitute for actually flying the helicopter under overpass. In an interview, Cameron emphasized that shooting with a helicopter was a huge challenge, but also the only way to achieve the realistic effect he wanted. This stunt was performed by Charles "Chuck" Tamburo, a veteran stunt pilot with experience flying helicopters in many famous movies. Tamburo, who learned to fly helicopters in the military and has experience working on films like Predator, Scarface, and Blade Runner, performed the stunt twice so Cameron could get the perfect angles. For Cameron, pulling off this shoot was a testament to his determination and willingness to accept challenges rather than relying on easier alternatives. This scene under the bridge is not only a great example of the fusion of practical and digital effects, but also a testament to Cameron's dedication to creating truly impressive action scenes and authentic, leaving a deep impression in the history of cinema. The Usual Suspects. In the 1995 classic The Usual Suspects, Kevin Pollak had a prominent role as Todd Hackney, a member of a criminal gang hired by the mysterious Keyser Söze. Although Pollak has had a long and notable career in the film industry, this role remains one of his most prominent. A standout scene in the film is the tense interrogation scene, where the characters are asked to put on a serious face to reflect the seriousness of the situation. However, in reality, the scene took place completely differently from the script. While the script called for the characters to maintain a serious tone, an unforeseen situation occurred when one of the actors broke character, leading to uncontrollable laughter among the cast members. Make movies. Pollak recalls that the genuine laughter made the scene very difficult to film, with the singer constantly having to stop filming and ask the cast to take it more seriously. However, this led to tears of humor and difficulties in maintaining the seriousness of the scene. This moment, which was not part of the original script, was realized by the director to have unexpected authenticity and humor. Instead of reprimanding the cast or redoing the scene, the director decided to keep this spontaneous moment in the final cut of the film. This decision turned an intended serious scene into an iconic and comedic moment, adding a layer of realism and relevance to the film. The actors' genuine reactions and the director's willingness to embrace the unexpected created a memorable scene that demonstrated the power of improvisation and the importance of embracing the unexpected. The transition from a tense moment to a humorous one proves the power of improvisation in filmmaking. The director created a moment that was realistic and relatable, thanks to allowing the actors to break into their characters and react naturally. This choice not only adds depth and nuance to the film, but also makes it more engaging and memorable for audiences. The decision to retain this improvised moment highlights the director's idea of capturing the truth of the scene, even if that may deviate from the original script. This scene, with its combination of improvisation and authenticity, contributed greatly to the enduring success of The Usual Suspects, which continues to delight audiences more than 25 years after the film's release. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video. Thank you for following this journey of discovering 15 completely real movie scenes. Unexpected and realistic moments not only enrich the cinematic experience, but also demonstrate the dedication and talent of the actors. From intense emotions to risky situations, every scene gives us an insight into the world of cinema, where reality and fiction blend together. Keep following so you don't miss other interesting stories from the world of cinema. See you in the next video.